Hey everybody, Spyro 2, and I have I'm running at half the amount of sleep I'm supposed to, so that's cool.
Yay, sleep deprivation.
So in this video, we commit treason.
Oh, really?
Okay, so the previous level is Breeze Harbor, and that's in that level, I was defending Breeze Harbor from the Zephyrians, or whatever they're called.
Zephyrians?
I was killing them and stuff, and now I'm on Zephyr's side, murdering the Breeze Harbor dudes. So yeah, treason.
Treason.
Yeah. There's these two separate levels have a story going on. They're both two halves of the same war. It's interesting, but it's messed up how Spyro works with both sides.
Mm. Yeah, that is strange.
The apple is half eaten on the stick.
So what we've established is that Spyro is some kind of mercenary that just does whatever he feels like, because we just need to get the things.
He just wants the orbs. And
yeah, exactly. He's doing it for money and powers. He's doing it for...
Spyro's become corrupt.
Are we the bad guy?
I mean, we're stealing gems from everyone, so...
Yeah, sure. The original game had a story reason to why there's gems scattered everywhere. They were stolen from the dragons, but here... yeah, I think Spyro's straight up stealing them.
Destroying the economies there.
Okay, so
man, he really is a mercenary. He's a one-man army taking down a government. Jeez.
Also, this is the Dynasty Warriors of the Spyro franchise. We're taking down an entire army of birds.
How would you feel about that, by the way? Dynasty Warrior cross Spyro type deal? Cross Crash?
I would love that. That'd be so stupid. I would love it.
I've always thought the Pikmin series would be great.
Oh, yay. Turret sections.
Pikmin is kind of already that, though. Alright, one thing I do want to address real quick. There is, some intense, motion blur going on in this part and the last part. I don't know what happened to this recording. I think the next part is going to have the same issue. I have no idea what happened there. I didn't bring it up last part because I was hoping it was just an issue with my Windows video player, but I've since checked and it's not. It's just part of the recording. Sorry, I don't know why that's there. I didn't do anything differently. But hopefully that'll be gone for the part after next part.
I mean, it's still compressed on our side anyway. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was looking over the footage of the last part, and it's genuinely really bothering me. So I'm sorry for anyone who's watching who noticed that, and I'm sorry for anyone who didn't notice that, but now notices it, and I ruined this video.
Right. I was gonna say, now if they didn't notice it, now that you pointed it out, it's gonna be really glaring.
Now they will. Yeah. Part of me was thinking of not bringing it up just in case, but I thought, I feel like I should bring this up in case anyone's worried that.
Are you talking about that slight ghosting that's going on with the motion blur?
Yeah, it's way worse than it should be. With a movie studio, it's always kind of there, unfortunately, but it's never this intense. I don't know what's going on with that.
Brennan, it's not a flaw; it's a feature.
I just seen so here a few times.
No achievement for that? Okay.
Right. She doesn't even say anything or react. She just kind of takes it. Man, she's better than Spyro. Also,
so I was trying to be a Spyro pro right there and jump over the barrels. I was not a Spyro pro.
Oh.
I take a lot of damage here. I don't end up dying, but yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what happened.
Brendan, get a hold of yourself, man.
I think I did it. Never mind. I was gonna say I don't think I get hit anymore. Jeez. Never mind. I lied.
Really, just Donkey Kong vibes the whole day.
Oh yeah, jeez. Yeah. I was gonna bring that up.
Jeez, Sparks, you think he'll be okay?
You're going to die.
Spyro says with intense third-degree burns all over his body. I know he's a dragon and dragons don't get burned. Shut up.
I didn't say a word.
Jeez, like, so yeah, talk about Spyro just like being awful in this game. Just firing off missiles.
Man,
You're not caring about anyone who not caring about anyone who's under there. Okay, so I mostly really enjoy this level, but there is one mission coming up that is really annoying. Actually, like I mostly like this level because it's fun traversing through a war zone in a Spyro the Dragon game, and I find the idea of Spyro committing treason hilarious. But like there's a mission below here that I find really annoying, and there's a reason why this entire part is dedicated to this one level.
Yeah, I do remember this stage.
Yeah.
Is this the one where you have to Is this the one where you have to gather the cow things or whatever?
The cowlicks, yes.
Oh god.
Okay, yep, you see one of them right here. In the original game, this mission was significantly better because they made a sound effect. That's gone in this. But yeah, it's a tedious mission. There are, I believe, 5 cowlicks scattered around on this map, and you have to bring them all over here into this pen for Little Bo Peep.
Yeah.
By the way, I like the delivery of his line in the original game way better. My name is Little Bo Peep. They changed that for this, and I'm still upset. I'm upset about a lot of changes.
I can tell. Tell me more.
Okay, I can go on. There's a lot of small things in this.
I still like the whole how like when you go through the super gates though, like how it actually like changes his spine. It looks really cool.
Okay, yeah, that's one change I do like a lot. All the transformations make Spyro look different, and that's a detail I really
The only thing
enjoy.
I don't like about it is
so
because it does kind of remind me of Legend of Spyro though, because you get like these super attacks you could do, and yeah, they would always like.
You want to know
wag
how
the
petty
frame
I?
rate,
Dylan, do you want to know how petty I am? When we first became friends, you were a Legend of Spyro fan. I remember you got mad at me when I said the Legend of Spyro is way too different from classic Spyro. And like, I still held on to that to this day. Oh yeah, this is a glitch. I don't know why that ladder, like the ladders in this game in general, are kind of jank. But yeah, you at one point tried convincing me that Legend of Spyro wasn't that different from classic Spyro, and I still held this grudge on all these years later.
Oh no, yeah. Now that I've actually like, played the games and everything, yeah, no, different, totally different.
Okay. I mean, like, I'm not actually mad at you. To be clear, this is like when we were, I don't know, 13. Any idea why you might have thought that?
Oh, I don't know. That was probably just making a stupid point.
Okay.
I don't know, dude. I said a lot of things, and yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, the cowlicks are super jank in this, by the way. Like, way jankier than the original. You'll see. Just when you bash into them in like small areas like this, they tend to warp around and like go in the complete wrong direction. I don't.
To be honest, though, a lot of
see how annoying this is.
Yeah. But to be honest, I have like a lot of stupid gaming opinions when I was a kid, so it doesn't surprise me. Like, yeah, I literally hated Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask simply because they were popular. Now I can actually like criticize like things I don't like about it. Like, yeah.
Except Majora's Mask though, because that game is perfect, right?
I don't know.
Okay, well the nice thing about being the only Majora's Mask fan here is I'm definitely going to be the one to record that.
Yeah. Well, I like the game from like afar. I don't know. I just can't ever get into it when I'm actually playing it.
I want to gush about Majora's Mask with someone. Who will gush with me?
Not me, man. I haven't really tried it out, to be honest. I have, but I haven't,
Yeah.
And Dylan here, he like was only playing the story and decided he didn't like it. You're playing it wrong.
Sorry.
We had a big old discussion on that.
I always get...
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie, though, like, part of the reason why I don't like talking to, like, all the NPCs and doing the side quests, I kind of get lost in Clocktown. like, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know if it's just my sense of direction's horrible or what.
For your first playthrough, I don't blame you, but you can get a map from Tingle.
I know, and it does help. It's
every area,
sometimes it's still good.
Every area has a pretty distinct shape.
Yeah.
Like West Clocktown is like this hallway. South Clocktown is like a big square area. Like, I'm not even looking at the game. I can like name off what every shape looks like.
That window up there, dummy.
Okay, so this is Private Romeo. He's looking for his girlfriend Juliet, who is a bird who's stuck in this tower. She can totally just fly down.
Maybe it's injured. You don't know that.
No, she flies down at the end.
No, no.
I will say though, like, I do like in Majora's Mask how you like have to like sneak into like the Deku Palace and get the song and then do all that stuff. I don't know. I like the whole context they put for the dungeons for the game. I don't know. I think it's pretty neat. Like you have to get the song to raise the temple or whatever. Yeah. So.
It's the Sonata of Awakening.
Yeah. That one.
I like it too, but there's a lot of other things I can talk about that I like in Majora's Mask.
Okay.
Like, a lot. Okay, I'm not going to turn this into a Majora's Mask discussion.
We'll get to it eventually.
We'll talk about that when we get there.
I'm sorry, it's still on my mind.
We're starting our Zelda playthrough soon.
Okay.
We'll get to it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm still not going to talk about Majora's Mask a ton there. Well, I probably will. I'm me. I will.
You probably will.
Yeah, the Calyx are super jank, and like, I thought he would have flown that way. No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I hate this tunnel because you have to like try and squeeze them through this. And my first time doing this, I would always try to squeeze them through, and they would go back off the platform, back down, and I had to like redo it.
I didn't have that happen. In fact, at least from my experience, it seems like they're like specifically programmed to not do that as easily. I mean, I don't know, it could be wrong, I just haven't had that happen. There was one time there where I thought it was going to happen, but then you snap back. But yeah, the fixes here are super jank, and like, the PlayStation 1 version, I'm not gonna say, like, had perfect, you know, physics, perfect, completely realistic physics. No, it didn't, but like, it wasn't like this, it wasn't this weird.
Right.
But honestly, even then, like, the basic idea of this mission just isn't fun.
Yeah.
Like, it reminds me of those sheet pen parts in Mario Odyssey, which are, like, consistently the worst parts of the game. Except this is spread across, like, an entire half of a level.
What part of Mario Odyssey?
Yeah. There's a few parts in Mario Odyssey where you need to get some sheep in the pen.
Oh,
and
yeah, I remember
some of them
that now. Yeah. There's one twist out of
some of them are inoffensive when you have the Mushroom Kingdom. You have the Mushroom Kingdom where it's spread across the entire level. Yeah. And, like, this is basically the same thing. I hate it here, too.
My least favorite moons in Mario Odyssey were the picture ones.
Really?
Yeah, I really didn't like the picture ones.
Are you talking about the ones where you possess, like, Mario's...
No. The ones where it's just, like, an image, like a PNG.
Oh!
And it's like, okay, figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, the problem with those moons, and honestly a lot of other moons in Odyssey, is they can be fun your first time through, but your second, third, or whatever playthrough, you kind of already know where they are, so all of the challenge is gone, it just kind of turns into busy work, and because of that, I don't find Odyssey to be the most fun game to replay, and I hate that I think that, because I loved it my first time.
Kind of reminds me of, like, planting those golden, like, seeds into the dirt, and you just have to wait. It's like, okay.
Oh yeah, those.
It's like,
Okay, speaking of seeds, we got this this beanstalk mission where the professor gives you a seed, you put it in like a dirt mound, and it grows a thing immediately. I actually mostly like this mission, but I don't like this beginning part where you have to like go back and forth to get both seeds over here. That's kind of annoying.
Yeah, I don't really remember liking this part that much. It was alright.
I like the rest of this. I like the rest of this. It's creative, but that part is a little annoying. But like that's part of why I miss the double jump so much. I abused it so hard in this mission where I only used like half the seeds I needed.
Right.
Gotta miss the double jump. Someone modded in. How has that not happened yet?
Right. Is the modding community like big or is it still like really small?
It was relatively big when the game first came out, but now there isn't that many mods. I mean, there's still some coming out, like there's that nude Allura mod I mentioned. There's a mod that makes it so that Crash rides Spyro around. Like, it looks like, you know, like the Warthog levels in Crash 1, he's riding Spyro around like that, which is funny. But, yeah, not a ton right now.
Man.
I like how a cat meow is part of this level soundtrack.
I like the level design of it, though. Like, the different inclines you have to, like, glide across.
Yeah, that's why I like this part of the mission. I just don't like the beginning
Right.
part. It's a little annoying, but it's brief enough to where I don't care that much.
Here's the things we're looking for. I'll give it to you instead of holding on to it. Sorry.
Ever think about how these people hold these things back from you despite knowing how important
Yes.
they are? It's even worse in Spyro 3 where Hunter holds children hostage.
Incredible.
Hey Spyro, I have this dragon baby I would set free if you beat me in a skateboarding challenge.
Oh man.
Okay, this annoys me. The original game, she was voiced by a man. Here, she's voiced by a woman, and the original made me laugh a lot more. It was just so stupid and goofy. I would assume they changed it because they didn't want to offend the trans community, and that's fair. But that's not what the joke is aimed at. The joke was that, you know, obviously it's Romeo and Juliet, it's a Shakespeare play, and back in those times, men would play women in plays, and it was just a joke about that. That's all it was. So, little sad it's gone. I get it. I can see how people, you know, see it that way, but, you know, it's not, and I miss it. Anyway, I didn't even mention this earlier. There's this, at this point in the game, occasionally you'll come across these mystery vases. If you break one, another one will spawn somewhere else in the level, break that one, and another one will spawn, and so on until you get to the last one. It'll give you a ton of gems. The whole idea is like you see a screenshot of where it is, and you have to remember where it is. And here I realized, oh, I went past it. It's up here.
I remember doing this.
My only problem with these is by the time I do these, I always do them at the very end. So I'm running through an empty level when I'm actually doing them. But yeah.
Also, green vases and the green grass.
Yay.
It's harder to see.
Blending colors.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not really offensive because it gave you a little cutscene showing you where it is.
Right.
It's not like just a random green gem like that!
Yeah.
That was really good timing!
Jeez. For real though, like, that's how bad sometimes it gets. Like, you won't even notice it, and it's right in the middle of a grass patch. You're like, how do I pass that? But easy, because, you know, the grass blades. You wouldn't see it.
These guys suck if they fell
Also,
for that.
yeah. Oh my god.
Anyway, Spyro done, play it.
Woot.
Bye.